Welcome to my car boot pickups for this weekend, where it's been really nice actually. The weather is held out. It was going to rain today, but I think it might rain later, maybe. Got a few bits from last week. It was extra shit, and I just wound myself up, to be fair. I think most of these came from the same store, to be fair. So, loads and loads of current gen stuff floating around. People just, everyone just seems to be buying games. Everyone, it's just the way it's going. Easy money, I suppose. So I got to this store, pulled out some games, £1 each. So I started flicking through them, and I was like, straight away, there's like people like around me trying to reach in. It's like, fuck off. I was here first. Wait your fucking turn. But anyway, yeah. So I got me Sonic Generations and Ben 10 Galactic Racer. I don't know why I picked these up, to be fair. But this one actually there's actually a big deep scratch this side of the disc, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Too good for them. And then R-Type Final. Thought there might be some money in that, but there's not. And then I went back later and I was just like, I ain't really fucking bought anything, so I bought Blue Dragon for Xbox, which is fucking awesome. If you like JRPGs, this is fucking awesome, this game. The discs. Free discer. Ooh, what is that on the disc? Oh, it'll come off. Thought I'd check the discs. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good. So yeah. Oh my god. It fell out again. Stay in the case. There we go. Another stall. And again, she had like a big box full of games. There was a chap looking in there first, so I was just waiting my turn. Another bloke comes along, just reaches in, starts helping himself. I think he pulled out Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the DS. The woman said £1 for the games, and he pulled that one out, and she was like, "Oh, that's £6 that one." I was like, "Ha, yeah, that's it." And then he was like, "Oh," and he walked off because he had the arse. So anyway, waited for the other bloke to finish, and then I went in because there was one game. I thought, I'll have that for £1, and it's Resident Evil Archives for the Wii, obviously for the Wii. Now, this game. I know I just said that about that game, but this game is awesome as well. This is the reason I bought a GameCube back in the day. I think I played it. I must have played through it 10 times on the hardest difficulty. I think it was like an invisible mode where all the enemies are invisible as well. I think I completed that as well. I was obsessed with this game, and it's awesome. And I should buy it for they re-released it, didn't they, for Xbox One in a bundle with the Resident Evil 0 as well. So I will hopefully get that one day, because you know, it's an awesome game. Alright, and then I drove like 20 miles to the next car after I got them. I shouldn't have bothered going. I should have just knew, because it's so hit and miss, that one. But anyway, got me a Wii Sports cardboard sleeve. Yeah, this is £1. And another DS charger. I'm on a roll with DS chargers, like the 6th one I found now. If you watch my previous videos. Yeah, so anyway, that was last week. It was a bad week. Now this week was a lot better. I mean, it was a really, really slow start. Like, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm not going to get anything. But there is some pretty nice bits here. So the first card bit I'll go to, it's a small one anyway. Didn't see many games. Saw the usual like resellers floating around. I don't think they got anything, so that's good. And someone pulled this out, and I was like, don't really know too much about it, to be fair. It's not a game. Well, it is a game. It's like it's a Warhammer. So it's Warhammer 40,000 Dark Vengeance. And I was like, not only Warhammer stuff, people sort of know what they're selling it for. Because I believe when I was collecting these back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago, this would have been about £50 from that. So God knows what this sells for now anyway. But got a quick look inside, and I was just like, well, to be fair, it's all, looks like they've made some of it up. So I'm not even sure what's supposed to be in it, to be fair. So it's like 4 unmade thingies there. Some glue. Some super glue. And then there's like just random bits in here. Obviously the bases and stuff. There's one there actually made up and painted. Really badly, but hey, I don't blame them because it's my painting was shocking back in the day. Yeah, so what is this? There's a like codex, we used to call them, maybe. A book there. And a thing how to construct. Alright, so yeah, I'll probably have to go through it to be fair, to know what's actually in here, but most of it seems untouched. Maybe they're like me and they realise how shit they were at painting and stuff, and they're like, I'm too much of a perfectionist. It's never going to be as good as they do it in the shop. So, I think that's the codec there. Actually, that's just how to play. So, I can't remember the exact. I never understood how people could paint that well. It's just crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's £3 anyway. I don't know if I said that. Did I say that? Did I tell them I was... No. £3. I was just like, that's actually seems a really good price. I said we'd take 2 because you gotta try it. You gotta try it on. See if it will. So I'm not even sure. Like, I'll probably have to look it up and see what should be in there and what shouldn't be in there. But for £3, that's pretty awesome, I think. Right, so the next stall, so next car boot should I say, I must have walked around for a good 20 minutes without buying anything, and as you do, like, you get twitchy, you're like, I need to buy something, not it's going to be a waste of time. So I walked past his car, Amanda goes, oh, he's got a Mario Kart in his door. I was just like, what? So I spun round, and he had a Mario Kart in his door. He wanted £2 for it. So yeah, to be fair, it's actually, I don't think he's even played it. £2. And then I could just see a GameCube thing just sticking out the box, and I was like, all right, is that Mario Kart for the GameCube? And he's like, yeah, I've got loads of GameCube stuff in here. So he pulls out these games, and I'm like, oh shit, with the jackpot here. So I was like, awesome. He's like, £2 each. So I open it. I was like, there's a fucking game in it. I was like, don't worry, because there's still all these to go through. There's no, well, you can see what's going on. No game. They had no games in them. So I mean, there's Zelda there. Mario Galaxies, Fantasy. So I was like, fuck's sake. So I was like, how much one of the cases? And I said, I'll give you 50p each for them. Because I got manuals and stuff in there. And then also picked up Super Mario Bros. Super Smash Bros. Brawl with the snazzy little sleeve. I might keep that. I like that sleeve. Well, should I say, I might keep the sleeve, not gonna keep the game. So I was like, how much for these? Because I was like, these are £2, and then they're 50p each. And he was like, £7? I was like, what? That doesn't add up to £7 alone. That's £6.50. And he was like, oh yeah, £5. So boom. He did have a few more Mario games. I think he had Mario Galaxies for the Wii, and I was just like, you know what? I got fucking 10 copies of that piece of shit. Well, not piece of shit because it's a good game, but someone else can have it because it's not worth my time because there's so little trading value in it. I probably should have bought it because, fuck everyone else. Vultures. So yeah, £5 for them. So I thought that was pretty good. Right, next up, some more 360. Did I say 360 stuff? No, more 360 stuff. That's GameCube stuff. He did have some 360 stuff actually. He had shit tons of 360 stuff, and obviously everyone was like crowding around there. And then as soon as someone asked, someone was like, "Oh, how much are the games?" And he's like, "Oh, the 360 ones are a £5." Just like scattered like rats, just like gone. And then I think somebody like picked out all the Lego games. And I'm not sure how much he got them for because, like I say, the price on the Lego games in the CX have gone down loads. So I'm not sure what he was going to do with them. Maybe I thought that they were still pretty good price. And the odd one is. But he did say to me, I'll come back later and I might do you a deal on some of the 360 stuff. But there was nothing I really wanted in there, so I think that was a Simpsons game in there. So I could have bought that and traded it in, but yeah, I didn't bother. But anyway, yeah. So walking around, a bloke had a stack of 360 stuff. And he had some PS2 stuff as well, to be fair. So I was like, how much are your Xbox games? He said £2 each for a fiver. And at first I was like, I think I walked off actually at first, because I was like, not really sure on the value of them anyway. So I looked one up and I was just like, yeah, I'm going back. So I pulled these three out and got them for a fiver. So Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, that's the one I looked up. I think that's £9 in CX trade. Complete Saga and Indie. So I think it's 9, 6 and £4 for that. So I take them to CX for a fiver. He had some PS2 stuff, but it was all shit. He must have had 40 PS2 games, all shit, like sports games. There's the odd one which you could have bought, I suppose, but yeah, couldn't be bothered. Right, next up. So I've got a load of CDs, some nice CDs, sort of the stuff I like anyway. And they were 20p each. I was like, fuck, okay, now 20p for CDs. And then he had a couple of games. I was like, how much are your games? He's like 20p. I was just like, awesome. So for £1, I got me these CDs. Not going to show them because, you know, don't need to look at them. And Silent Hill 4, The Room for Xbox. No manual. The case is destroyed, but I've got a spare one. For £1, I thought that's a bargain. Right. This is pretty cool. So a woman had, I think she had some games. I can't remember the word. I think, oh, it was a DS. She had a DS, and there was just a load of shit games with it. And then at the end, so she had a folder, and in it she had some Pokemon cards. There's quite a few in here. Obviously, I don't know anything about Pokemon cards, to be fair. So, and normally when they're in a folder like that and they're spread out on the table, you think, oh, they're individually, aren't they? But I asked her, and she's like, oh, £1. I was just like, £1 for the folder. She's like, yeah. I was just like, yeah, I'll grab them for £1. So yeah, there's quite a few in there. I'll show you. I mean, I dropped half of them on the floor when I left. Because obviously I picked it, I gave her the money and I walked off that way. And as I was walking off, I was just leaving a trail of Pokemon cards behind me. Luckily the little girl that ran after me, she was picking them up. Right, one more thing and then on to the main pickup. So one of our PS4 games on a table. I don't have a PS4, you probably know that. I've started collecting PS4 games, and I saw this one, and I was just like, I've actually heard about that. It's a bit of an indie game, but they do like releasing some indie games, don't they, on thingy? So you want £6 for it? I was just like, it's a bit too much for my liking. And I was like, oh fuck it, I'll get it. Chances are you won't see this game at the car boot ever again. I got it for a fiver, and it's Among the Sleep. And I think you play as a little kid in this. I noticed someone's put the fucking fat finger for the back of the sleeve. But yeah, I'm sure that's worth a fiver all day long. Yeah. Right, and the last thing I picked up. I'm pretty happy with it, to be fair. I've not actually tested it, so there's like a dealer. He had I think he had a Commodore 64 boxed. I didn't ask how much it was because it's not my sort of thing. And then he had a Mega Drive in a box. So I pulled it out. Mega Drive 2 controllers. One was like a competition doodah and the official one. Power lead. No, that's off. That was clearly not off it. So yeah, it was in a box, and I was like, how much is a Mega Drive? He's like, oh, £25. I was just like, fuck that, £25 for a Mega Drive. And just on instant, I lifted it up, and then underneath there was one game underneath. I was just like, oh, holy shit. And you know, to be fair, £25. it is a lot of money to pay for a Mega Drive, and especially electricals, you don't know if they're going to work. So I looked at the game and I was just like, would you sell the game separately? And he's like, no. I was like, alright, I said. And I gave him the usual, I've already got the Mega Drive, I only want the game. And I offered him a $5 for it. And to be honest, I just couldn't believe that game was in there. And then I was like, it must be a fake. It's got to be a fake. So I started checking the pins on it. Then I walked off, checked the price. And then I was just like, I'll go get it. Right, actually I went back and I said 20 quid. We take 20. He's like, no. He says he's paid 22 quid for it. And I was just like, oh fuck it. And then I walked off again. I looked up a bit more. I came back and he was like, 24's my best. I was just like, ugh. So I was like, yeah, go on then. So anyway, the game is Probotector for the Mega Drive. I just can't believe, out of all the games that could be in that box, this was the one in there. I thought, shit sports game? Oh, there's like 500 games released on the Mega Drive, and it just happened to be that game. So yeah, it's about 30-40 quid just for the cartridge on eBay. That's what they've been selling for anyway. So I've opened it up. It's the real deal. So it's just the label is so clean on it. I just can't believe how clean it is, to be fair. No marks, no nothing. The pins are really clean as well, which is another sign. But yeah, can't believe that was in there. Shame it wasn't boxed. So yeah, so 25. Quite expensive at a car boot, I suppose. But if you get 20 quid for that, 30 for that, that's 50 quid. I'll probably get more than that, to be fair. A couple of quid for the extra controller. I've got to add a AV cable to the thingy. But yeah, well worth it, I think. So that's probably the find of the day, to be fair. No use to me, because I only collect boxed with manual. So I could keep it, and then just, when I get one boxed, I just see which one's better condition, because that is really, really nice condition. So anyway, got a dry mouth now from talking so much. So it was a pretty good week, to be fair. So I had a shit week and then sort of paid off now. So now I'm going to go CX with all this fucking shit and see what they'll give me. Hopefully they'll take it, because a lot of the discs are really, really scratched. But I'm sure they can disc clean them, you know. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.